Hello there, it's Tania Gabrielle, Wealth Astro-Numerologist. Welcome to Star Codes. This is the podcast where we focus on an important upcoming event in the stars and numbers. And in this case, I'm so excited that the topic is the Libra New Moon coming up on September 25th. This new moon follows the equinox, the autumn equinox in the northern hemisphere, and of course the spring equinox in the southern hemisphere. And it's really a powerful new moon. It happens in very early Libra, 2 degrees. And just that number 2 gives you an inkling about how gorgeous this lunation is, because 2 is aligned with the same qualities of balance. Libra is the balances that Libra is. Kindness, diplomacy, harmony, all of it is doubled up, or I should say tripled up, because the sun and moon will be at 2 degrees in Libra. So really exciting. And not only that, the ruler of Libra is Venus, and Venus is making some extraordinary contacts during this lunation. Not only that, but Venus, the ruler of Libra, is creating some amazing connections to other planets and to the actual Libra new moon. So that's going to accentuate all the Libra Venus qualities for us, which is really good news. So this new moon takes place at 10:53 p.m. Universal Time in London, which is 5:53 p.m. Eastern Time, New York, and 2:53 p.m. Pacific Time, LA. Now, you don't need to be a Libra to benefit from this forecast. Of course, you have Libra in your astrology birth chart. It does encompass 30 degrees of your 360 degrees circle. So it is part of a house. You have 12 houses. So absolutely everyone is going to benefit from this forecast. Now, Libra is ruled by Venus, the planet of love and abundance. And September in 2022 is a 15 universal month, 15 reduced to 6, which also governs love and abundance. So we have a lot of wealth, abundance, love, nurturing relationship themes activated, not just in September, but in particular around this new moon. And Libra also governs beauty and peace and harmony. And so if you have your sun, moon, or rising sign or ascendant in Libra, you of course get an extra dose of this sign. And we're going to go more into Libra and a couple other signs because they have something in common. So that's coming up in a moment. But first, if you want to know more about the combination of the sun sign, the moon sign, and the ascendant, which is the triad that makes up the main components of your astrology birth chart, I've created a new masterclass for you. It's called How to Master Your Stars, the Truth About Taking Your Power Back. And you can watch this free new masterclass at spiritualmasteryclass.com. I think you'll really enjoy it. It's about 72 minutes long. There's really wonderful tools that I share in this new free masterclass. So just head on over to spiritualmasteryclass.com after you finish this video and enjoy that. So Libra, along with 2 other signs, Gemini and Capricorn, are the 3 most objective signs, meaning you can take the bird's eye view easily if you have a strong impact of these signs in your chart. So these 3 signs, Libra, Gemini, and Capricorn, they see themselves or others through a lens that has not been, in a way, tainted by emotions, by feelings, by those dramas that we can get caught up in. So, you know, we're all triggered by the external world, people, situations. And these 3 signs have an intellectual or observational side that helps you through those moments in a quick way. So, you know, it's normal to feel disappointment. It's normal to be triggered. And what happens when we have a reaction, we want to quickly go into the objective bird's eye view place right? Which resides here, not here, because here always wants to figure out and analyze everything, which pulls us further into drama, into the hamster wheel. But if you go here into your heart, you will be able to have that objective, observational point of view, the inner observer. So the sooner you can observe yourself in an objective way when you're triggered, the easier it is for you, in other words. And then you're not unintentionally lashing out and hurting others, hurting yourself. You quickly are dealing with those emotions, with those feelings, which have arisen as a result of whatever triggered you in that situation. It's always something external that does that, right? And we tend to sort of project it back onto that person or situation. So once you observe yourself in that challenging situation and see it without judgment of yourself or others, the next time that you are in a remotely similar situation, you know much more quickly how to respond, and you choose a better response. So here's the thing. You want to always ask your guides to help you if you're triggered, to become aware of what it is you need to learn, what it is you need to see. And that act in itself, the asking of your guides, source, creator, what it is you need to see in the situation, it's just an amazing tool to bring you back here and take you out of the analyzation. That inner alignment brings you incredible outcomes that would not happen otherwise. So let's look at some of the transits during this new moon. The one I really want to talk about is that this new moon, sun and moon at 2 degrees Libra is opposite Jupiter at 3 degrees in Aries. And this opposition is really welcoming a new beginnings. Aries is the first sign. So the new moon is about new beginnings. And in regards to the topic at hand, it is new beginnings in how you approach your close relationships, making new friends, new relationships, and also focusing on abundance. Jupiter is very connected to abundance. And as you'll see in a moment, Venus, the ruler of Libra, is making some amazing connections that are going to help with abundance generation. So with this Jupiter opposition, you're just going to feel more relaxed, more sociable. You can see people's real motives. You can be aware of them. You just need to always bring opposite energies internally into harmony, so not go into judgment. So with Jupiter, there's a lot of expansion. There can sometimes be exaggeration because it is, the largest planet in our solar system. So it makes things big. And there's a lot of joy. So just be aware not to overdo the energy. Now, the sun opposite Jupiter is very much about success. And so you can really take advantage of any good fortune that comes your way. It also gives you a wonderful confidence, especially with Jupiter in Aries, which is the sign of really trusting your instinct and having that inner courage. Aries is ruled by Mars. So this is a fabulous way to celebrate Libra and also the equinox. We're moving into the next 3 months in terms of the next seasons, the next 3 seasons, which are in autumn, as we spoke about, or spring in the southern hemisphere. Now, I want to go to Venus now because Venus is conjunct this new moon. Venus is in Virgo. This brings a big Virgo impact to this new moon because there's actually a stellium, which means 4 planets in the same place in the zodiac, between sun and moon at the beginning of Libra and Venus and Mercury at the end of Virgo. So the conjunction is out of sign. That's what it's called because they're in different signs, but it's still a conjunction. They're still together. So Venus is, again, all about love and pleasure and beauty and peace. And Venus in Virgo means that you are learning, you are becoming more self-aware. Virgo is the sign of self-growth. So you're becoming more self-aware about how to generate all those lovely qualities in your life. And what's helping this is this amazing connection of Venus to Pluto. Pluto is at 26 degrees Capricorn, Venus at 25 degrees Virgo, so it's almost an exact trine. And this is all about abundance. Remember that Venus rules this Libra new moon, plays a big role to begin with. It is conjunct, merged with the sun and moon, and now it is trine to Libra. You are really feeling the depths of not just the intensity of your relationships and the profound connections to loved ones and having a magnetic and very sensual connection. So it's wonderful for romance, but in general, it gives you a profound understanding of abundance, the flow of prosperity, right? So it gives you the intuitive ability to tap into manifesting abundance in your life. And so it elevates the financial flow. It helps with any flow of monetary connections, making, manifesting, bringing it to life. Any financial transactions are favored. And yes, I know Venus is conjunct Mercury retrograde, but Mercury is in its own sign now of Virgo. So, Mercury rules two signs, by the way, Gemini and Virgo. So this is really a profoundly fortunate, gorgeous trine that we have here with Venus and then also Mercury trine to Pluto. Now, Venus also is opposite to Neptune. In fact, the new moon is opposite Neptune, but Venus is very closely opposite to Neptune. And Neptune is in Pisces, Venus is in Virgo. Venus and Neptune both govern the beauty of music, beauty in general, love. Neptune is more about the collective love and Venus the personal love. But during an opposition of these two planets, it's important to listen to soothing, mystical, beautiful, uplifting music. It will truly help you through any kind of challenging situations. It'll just calm you down and bring you back to your heart. So one of the things that really helps to stay grounded is, of course, to put your bare feet on the actual earth. So if you are able, weather-wise, to get outside, take a walk, or just put your feet on the grass or the ground somewhere, or if you're near a beach, to go there, that will help with staying grounded. Now, fortunately, we have 4 planets in earth signs and 4 planets in air signs, which also really helps with getting your message out and grounding it in some way. So it's a beautiful time to connect with others. Libra is an air sign, so it is social and it needs to have that air time. So, air is media basically, or anything to do with, intuitive thoughts that are shared, intuitive ideas that are shared, and messages in general. Now, the other thing that will help with the grounding is that Mars is trine to Saturn, and that helps you engage your inner courage. Remember, Mars rules Aries, the first sign of confidence and forward momentum. And so, and Saturn is wonderful for self-discipline and patience and taking things one step at a time, which is so important, not to rush ahead and, get ahead of yourself, right? So this is a fabulous trine as well that helps with committing to plans and making sure those commitments are enforced, which will create lasting success. So as you can see, this is really highly positive energy that begins the next season for us during the equinox, and of course is connected to so much goodness and balance represented by Libra. And to support you through this new beginnings energy, be sure to watch the brand new masterclass at spiritualmasteryclass.com. It's really designed to help you to change your life so that you can discover the truth about taking your power back. That's really where we are right now. Taking our power back, coming back to the source of all our power, which of course is our connection to love. So have a beautiful, beautiful Libra new moon. I look forward to seeing you next week's podcast, and I send you lots of love.